Hello. Can see. Hello.
Yeah, naweza kusikia.
Teddy, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay.
Yes, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Fine.
Yes.
We are going to discuss about the types of layout.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because sometimes back I had a video that was briefly explaining on the
Yes.
introduction to
Uh-huh.
Office. Unless there is some other clarification that
Uh-huh.
we require before we do what
Please come again. Sijakusikia vizuri.
I'm saying. If there is any clarification that maybe you need from the other note, the preceding note, let me know. On Monday.
I'm still here.
Okay, because you see, when you are
Yes.
silent, there might be
No.
myself.
You're not speaking to yourself. I'm here with you.
There is another
Yes.
person here. Carlax is A02S. Good morning.
No problem, Mwalimu.
Continue, And okay, the thing is that we have two office layouts. That is the open and the partition. And in brief, I could say that this model, what we call ways in which an office can be landscaped, or how the office look like from inside. And in this case, I would say that office layout has an outlook, arrangement, and positioning of management. And I've already said that we have two ways in which an office can be classified. That is open office layout and the partition office layout. So we can start with the open office layout. And office layout is always one room that accommodates all the employees of the organization. So in brief, I could say that this is an office that all carries all the departments of an organization. Like in college, you can talk about various departments. You can talk about business, you can talk about engineering, you can talk about the ICT, hospitality, and social work. In this case, we could not be having them in various offices, but in one office. Then the same thing that we can still have to discuss about here is the advantages of this kind of office layout. Now, because we have all people in one group or in one place, it will be very easy to supervise the staff because you are going to get each and every person there. The other thing is low construction cost since they did few partitions. And probably you can just have some kind of furniture, the studio furniture that you require, and have them in that one room. The other thing is it's always very easy to locate workers. And in this case, if a worker or an employee is absent, and if you know that so and so is absent, and like a situation whereby you could be having them in various offices. So the other thing is that if that is the case, then it will be very easy for you to understand that if the person was not there, what would be the next action taken. The other thing I mentioned, you see, if we are all in one office, you can just stand up and just mention one thing and each and every person will understood as compared to a situation whereby you are supposed to move to all offices in order mention. Yes, Galaxy A02.
Mwalimu, I have a
Yes,
suggestion. Maybe we,
yes,
maybe we should start, maybe with the introductions as we, as we
yes,
continue.
yes,
Yeah, at least we know, you know your class.
yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, so let me switch to video so that at least you can see uh, your students. Exactly.
Yes.
So there's too much light on this end, so I'm not sure if you can
No,
see me clearly.
no, there's no
Okay.
problem, Omondi. The next person to give introduction. Wangi, say something.
I'm good.
You okay?
Yes.
There is a lady there. I don't know her name. Can you tell us your name?
Hi, teacher.
Hi.
My name is Sterling.
So, the other name?
Sterling Yusuf. Rezaneita Yusuf.
Okay, fine. So let me hope that you are okay, yeah?
Yeah, I'm okay now.
Okay, so let's continue from where we were, yeah? I'll say that one of the benefits of an office, open office dealt is mind staff movement and saving time whenever we are having all people in one office, it will be very easy. It will be very easy for us to do a fast information. Unlike a situation whereby you're supposed to ask them information but visiting various offices. That thing is more efficient utilization of equipment and the staff is closely monitored. So equipment that you could be having in one office could easily be used to the maximum. Unlike a situation whereby you could be having some in different offices and not being used wisely because of the less provision. The other thing is it's going to promote teamwork. Remember, if we are all in one place, then we can assist each other whenever someone is facing a challenge. Just like when you are teachers, yeah? You can have a discussion and then
Very.
Okay, there is someone that is making some movement and some noises, some from background. So can you unmute your whatever your mic? So we can continue. So I was saying that it is going to promote teamwork because whenever I'm facing a challenge, someone can feel in emotional to give me some and basically in each and every organization there should be a teamwork because if you just do an activity at an individual level, then you might not be optional to achieve what is required. That is why we have one of the principles of an organization that it is not in singular, but it's always in plural, meaning we need to have many people for us to achieve all the objectives wisely. The other thing is low maintenance cost. Because if, for example, you want to do some repair, it is very easy because you're going to adjust do a repair in one office, not in various offices. It's also going to save the space in which people are supposed to occupy. So you can have one space, but you can have the right partition to the same. The other thing is it is very cheap to decorate or just do what we call landscaping. So it will be very easy to have now a good look of an office as compared to having many because the moment you have many things you're going to incur an extra expenditure. The other thing is discourages work absenteeism because we've said that it is very easy to note that someone was absent from the office because if someone is not in the office you can easily note as compared to maybe we are in various offices and people are there and probably maybe you cannot option out to do and to know this. But for this kind of an office, it is going to discourage absenteeism. We also have the disadvantages or the limitations of this kind of an office. One, disruption from colleagues. Like in most cases, you find that maybe someone is moving from one place to another place looking for something, but in the same office, if you're having some kind of a meeting, then it is going to be disrupted. The other thing is senior workers are not uh, secluded, which may affect their status poor. Remember, we have different people in the workplace, and therefore some maybe could just be like maybe they are not competent in this way. And now, like you are the superior, and now you have your subordinates there, and you want to perform an activity and you're defeated. You see, now those people your supervising cannot now have confidence. And that's why we are saying it is not good for all people to be in this kind of an office. That thing is, it makes an office not look neat because of the is distraction by fellow workers and machinery. This is spread. If you have a cold or a flu, it can easily be spread because it's always an airborne disease. And lastly is private discussions and consultations with management may be difficult. So if you have your own private issues, it means it is going to be very difficult now to pass your information because you will be feeling like you're not safe because in each and every office there should be what we call confidentiality or non-compete clause whereby you're not supposed to convey information pertaining to an individual employee. That is all about the open office. So we can also see the enclosed layout, which is somehow similar to what we call partition, but these are in form of groups or cubicles. So it's usually occupied by one or two people with their names or their designation written on the door. Like maybe when you're at Tip College, and in this case, maybe you want to see accounts, which specific could be account. use a KQ campus, whereby for you to see the registrar, you always use the door, but you don't see people inside. That is an example of an growth of his layout. Advantages of this kind of office is offers privacy, less noise and disruption. It creates a conducive working environment, on-pass setups for senior workers, air conditioning, lighting, and heating may be controlled to comfortable levels, and also provide security for valuable and sensitive documents. Just like whenever you are doing your own registration as a student, you see your information should be confidential and that person. When you're paying school fees, information should be confidential to that accountant and you as a student. Then we also have the disadvantages. One, a closer supervision of the workers could not make someone to be comfortable. The other thing is possible to construct and maintain because you're going to have several of such offices. It encourages absenteeism because of what? If you're not, if someone is not in the office, you cannot easily know. But if these people were just in one office, then you understand. Then consuming by workers as they move from one office to another, and this is what we call a motion workplace. And this is how people always waste time. So if you encourage this kind of offices, then people will just moving from one office to another. In one way, they are also wasting their own time. Encourages laxity or laziness. The other thing is reduces interaction between management and other employees as compared to when you are just in one office. The other thing is possible to misuse office facilities. Unlike a situation whereby you are just in a closed office. So that those are the benefits, or that is all about the enclosed layout or just the partition office layout. Then briefly we can still see something small concerning an office landscaping. Now, if we talk about office landscaping, it is more of now bringing the natural nature to the office. And in this case, this one way of reducing stress in the workplace. Because as an employee, you're going to be faced with a lot of challenges. And in this case, you might get some kind of stress. And in that particular line, how can you ensure that you're doing the best of what you're supposed to be doing? What you need to do is ensure that there is a way in which you can make these people look with stress by doing some kind of decoration. What benefits can we get from a landscaping and office? One, promote teamwork among workers. Testing promote sharing of office equipment and less equipment are required. It is also easy to carry out supervision of employees or the workers. There is always a low maintenance cost. We have easy location of workers. It also discourages absenteeism. And lastly, decoration provides conducive and attractive working environment. So in brief, what I would say is that the best way in which you can understand what's all about an office landscaping is you can have maybe a TV in an office, you can have a radio in an office, you can have best flowers in the office, you can have some kind of drawings in the office, things that can make someone feel comfortable because each one of us has different ways in which they can create some kind of a conducive environment if you are doing a challenging activity in an organization. The other thing we need to understand is the disadvantages of office or just this kind of layout. One is disruption by colleagues and machines may be expensive to set up and maintain, no privacy for senior officers, confidential work may not be continually done, and setup may be more about aesthetic than functionality. So, what I could say is that whenever you are doing office layout, there are things that you must have to understand in some ways. And in this case, how can you increase productivity in the workplace? So if you feel it is comfortable to have one office, the better. if you feel that there are things that need to be done in privacy, then you can still do the same. So that is a brief explanation of this type of office layout. And I've seen some people entering. Like we have Wangi, we have our. So maybe you can say hi to us, and also let's give our own contribution in line to this lesson.
Yes,
Our, are you facing any challenge?
I'm not getting now.
Pardon?
I'm not understanding you.
You're not
Mm.
understanding any. Can you be specific? Yeah, what are you not understanding? What are you not understanding?
This organization structures are before.
Okay, I will create a Zoom class for that
Mm.
topic also. Is that okay?
Yeah.
We are going to have a Zoom. Now we are going to have a Zoom class on the same.
So,
That is why I'm saying the challenges that we are facing. Let me know.
okay.
The other person on Monday.
I would mostly emphasize on, the timeline of the classes. At least, we can know when the classes are scheduled, for better planning and for better attendance.
Now the answer
Yes.
to this kind of a question, it is that introduction part, or where we have the timetable and the course outline. So can you go to the timetable and check the timing?
Where we have the
Okay.
introduction.
Yes, there is a
Yes.
timetable there, and there is a course outline.
Okay.
So we'll be strictly following that timetable.
Okay.
Okay. Next person. Okay. And you are shying away. Why? The notes are there. Yes, notes are there. Pardon? I'm not getting you. You are shying away again. Not. They're there. Yes, and I've not removed the notes. They are still there. I'll, okay, do it fast. Huh? There is Mangi there. Mangi, say something.
I'm okay.
Mangi.
Yes.
Okay, let's stop at this point. Huh? So whenever we are going to have a Zoom meeting, I'm going to preview in advance. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So and whenever you are facing any challenge, let me know so that we can assist each other well.
Okay.
Okay.
There is another person here who is coming
Mm.
a bit late. That is Tap on Bake.
Becky.
Tambo Becky. Becky, tell us something. So let's stop at that point. Huh? So And let me say this. Probably I think I created a WhatsApp group, and some of us are not in that WhatsApp group. So if you're not in that WhatsApp group, kindly can you text me by the number I shared by the e-learning platform, and I will be in option now to add to the group.
I'm
Yeah.
not in that.
So can you check on the number that I posted on the dashboard, or just on the unit introduction? Then you write me a text. Okay. Let's meet next time.